Good evening, folks. Welcome to Culver Community High School. We've got the regional championship between the Pioneer Panthers and the Bethany Christian Lady Bruins tonight. John Hines on the call along with Steve Stricker again. I tell you, Steve, we saw a great second match between Morgan Township and these Bethany Christian Bruins.
Yeah, John, I was kind of just contemplating the whole morning, a little bit this afternoon as I was taking a nap in front of the stove. And I tell you what, through the first 5 sets of this morning's action, it looked clear that it was going to be Pioneer taking on Morgan Township tonight. And boy, did Bethany Christian really turn it on after going down 2 sets to 0 to a top-ranked or a top 10-ranked Morgan Township team. Bethany Christian pulls out set number 3, and then pulls out set number 4, and then gets the 16-14 win in set 5 in dramatic fashion. And here we go. We got a Bethany Christian versus Pioneer matchup tonight. Not what I would have expected after 5 sets this morning.
I don't think too many people did expect that tonight. I know on paper, you look at that and see Bethany Christian, you see Morgan Township, and then you see the height advantage of Morgan Township, and a lot of people were expecting, probably Pioneer was going to get past South Central, but really didn't expect this. But Bethany Christian has been on a pretty good roll lately. I was reading an article while I wasn't sleeping, sitting in front of a TV, and Coach Mast was quoted as saying, we've been on a good roll. We lost our first 7 and came back and really won the last 8 or so, I believe, and they've been on a super high, and you can tell, once the sophomore Sadie Brenneman, who is a powerful hitter, and once she got going, she just carried this team this afternoon and really did an amazing job. Her and Anya Kaufman.
Yes.
It was unbelievable how they just followed that energy and stayed with it and never gave up.
Well, we were looking at the Max Preps record, and it wasn't quite as accurate as we thought. They actually came in, I think, 19-11 is their record on the season. It looked like they didn't have quite as many games as they should have. But you look at who they've played, up there in the Goshen area. They've played some of the bigger schools in the Elkhart, South Bend region. So, they come in, they're battle tested, and we talked to Coach Mast after the game, and Sadie Brenneman is an impressive hitter, but she also did, she served, she was digging, and the energy that she brought to the team. You talked about Kaufman up front with her hitting and her blocking, and it's a whole team effort. I'm looking down there, number 6 for Eva Sargent, left-handed hitter. She had some really good service, behind the service line for them. And they're going to give Pioneer, everything they want and some more here. The Panthers are going to have to really work. And I just want this to be as good of a match as that second match was. That was just amazing. Tremendous. Obviously we want the Panthers to come out on top, but if it's as good of a match as that second match, we'll have a really good product for you here tonight. And the winner of this is going to move on to semi-state action next week at either Huntington North or Frankfort, and they'll be taking on the winner of the other regional here versus Covenant and Lafayette Central Catholic. So, Pioneer's nemesis in everything is always Lafayette Central Catholic. Yeah. They're still alive and a top-ranked team in Class A once again here in volleyball. And so, the Panthers got to get past this Bethany Christian team, though, tonight. They're a formidable opponent for the Panthers.
One thing I could see Pioneer, Coach Rod Nyes does do a good job of scouting teams and goes over film with the girls and everything. I could see him, finding some intricacies of Bethany Christian, trying to, stay away from letting somebody like Brenneman to be just wind up and hammer it. I mean, you know, you try to hit at her, get her out of her rhythm maybe, but she does a great job of digging the ball too. I mean, she's a very good defensive player too. She had a lot of balls she was able to go after on that back line, but she came up from the back line and was still, you know, hitting 10 feet deep out here and just pummeling the ball this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of times if you serve at a girl, you're not going to see her come back up and get the spike, you know, kill attempt, and she can do that. She's got that kind of ability. And the one thing that I've got to, you know, question a little bit here is how tired are the Lady Bruins, because they played a, you know, very tough match versus Morgan, and they played in the second game. So, you know, Pioneer went 3 out versus South Central, and they come in here, they had a lot more time to rest and recoup, and I think they even went home, you know, being close enough here to go home and relax and kind of take a little bit more time. So that's the one question I have about this Bethany Christian team.
Well, one thing I'm glad is this game's inside, obviously, tonight, because it's pretty brutal outside. And if this was football, I wouldn't be real happy. And our camera person, whoever that would be for football, would not be happy either tonight. But we're inside, and it's cozy in here in John R. Nelson Gymnasium. And, you know, we got a few minutes left before this match starts. And I hope it is exactly at least, you know, something like that second match today, and the excitement. And I think both fan groups over there, Pioneer and Bethany Christian fan base was great.
Yeah.
That second match, and they got into it and they just helped the team. I mean, when you get into it and you really, you know, momentum is a huge factor in volleyball. So my wife told me today on the phone. I didn't play volleyball, she did, and she said, you know, if you have momentum, it can take you pretty far in volleyball.
Well, the crowd was into it. It started out with Brenneman, you know, she got into it, and then the crowd got into it. And when they won that third set, you know, it just kind of fueled the fire, and Bethany, and a good crowd again here tonight for both sides. This ought to be a great atmosphere here tonight between Pioneer and Bethany Christian. Let's go ahead and shoot a little commercial break here while we're waiting. We got about a minute left. We'll take a break and come back with starting lineups, national anthem, all that good stuff here from John R. Nelson Gymnasium.
I'm Ed Schroeder, Republican candidate for Cass County Sheriff, and with the election just around the corner, I want to tell you why I'm the best qualified candidate for this position. A lifelong resident of Cass County, I received a degree from DePaul University. I've graduated from the Northwestern University School Police Staff and Command, and I'm with 1% of police officers nationwide who have graduated from the FBI National Academy. I have 31 years of law enforcement experience, and 25 of those years have been in supervision and leadership. I'm Ed Schroeder. Cass County is my home, and I ask for your vote on November 6th.
So back here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium, where we're getting ready for regional championship here at Culver, Pioneer and Bethany Christian. Steve, we were talking about the fans a little bit earlier, and I noticed, you know, there's a pretty good group of football players for Pioneer over there, and I know Coach Adam Berry encourages these guys to support classmates. So, you know, they brought a pretty good group over there, and I take those guys in a football game. I take every one of those guys over there, put them in pads, and let's go to town.
Well, it's great sportsmanship. You know, the school, they're supporting each other, and the success that Pioneer has had over the last, you know, number of years, but especially the last 12 months. You know, state championship in football, state championship in softball. They made it all the way to semi-state last year in volleyball. I mean, it's, you know, something to be proud of as a Pioneer Panther.
So we're going to get the Pioneer non-starters. They are the visitors on the scoreboard tonight.
Senior wearing number 4, Haley Gleitz.
We got the Culver.
Starters, it's Haley Gleitz.
Culver principal right there doing a little drive-by.
Madison Blickenstaff.
Madison Blickenstaff, sophomore.
A senior wearing number 10, Alexis Robinson.
Alexis Robinson.
A senior wearing number 11, Mackenzie Campbell.
Mackenzie Campbell.
The junior wearing number 24, Macy Weisenberger.
Macy Weisenberger.
Senior wearing number 25, McKenna Landis.
McKenna Landis, the senior.
And the sophomore wearing number 28, Mackenzie Walker.
And Mackenzie Walker getting the start.
Panthers are coached by Rod Nice.
They're coached by Rod Nice.
And now the starting lineup for the home team on your board, the Bethany Christian.
And then the Bethany Christian Lady Bruins.
A sophomore wearing number 1, Sadie Brenneman.
Sadie Brenneman.
Sophomore wearing number 3, Jemmy Nugent.
Tremmy Gwynn.
Sophomore wearing number 5, Maddie Chupp.
Maddie Chupp.
Sophomore wearing number 6, Eva Sargent.
Eva Sargent.
The junior wearing number 8, Jaden Kaufman.
Jaden Kaufman, the junior.
A junior wearing number 11, Mariah Miller.
Mariah Miller.
And the senior wearing number 12, Anya Kaufman.
Anya Kaufman, the
The
senior.
Bruins are coached by Lois Mast.
Lois Mass, the head coach for the Lady Bruins.
We ask that you please rise and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, John, here before we get started, I want to do a couple thank yous. Obviously, everybody here at Culver Community, Brent Barrett, the principal, Mike Zahner, the athletic director / dean of students / football coach. He's, I guess, on his way or at Notre Dame tonight with the concert going on up there. Thanks to all the folks here. I tell you what, I've been so impressed, since we started working with Pioneer here at RTC TV4. John Bingaman, the athletic director down there, just tremendous to work with. And, anything that we've needed, if he can get it for us, he's done. And thank him and the principal down there as well. They've done a great job helping us out. And just really appreciate being here and looking forward to an awesome regional championship match here between the Panthers and the Bruins.
Yeah, they've done an excellent job. I mean, I've been down there, four times now at their home, and hospitality room's always great. They're always there in the press box ready to help out if they need to, and definitely appreciate the hospitality and welcoming RTC4 down at Pioneer. To get things started to serve for Bethany Christian will be number 6, Eva Sargent.
Here we go, we're underway. Regional championship match.
There's a set, Robinson on the side. She'll put it away for the first point of the match. Great set by McKenna Landis, and Robinson was ready to put it down for the kill. Mackenzie Campbell, a senior, back to serve for the Panthers. There's that jump serve. Ryan Miller has to send it over. The set again, this time Madison Blickenstaff. Good dig by Jaden Kaufman. Campbell gets to that on the dig. It's set for Robinson. And that'll be a point for Bethany Christian as they block it back into Robinson, and she can't keep it alive. Tremmy Gwynn back. Blickenstaff off the block. And I can see that being trouble. She has enough power to knock it through those blocks if you don't get your hands down for Pioneer. And Sadie Brenneman, the sophomore. Gleitz takes the dig. A set to Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff going deep, and it's going to go out of bounds. 2-1, Bethany Christian.
I do want to wish another one of our area teams, North Judson, good luck tonight. They're playing in the regional championship match up at LaVille High School tonight. So wish the Lady Jays all the best of luck.
And Blickenstaff able to put the kill down on the assist from McKenna Landis. Olivia Brook into the lineup. Landis back to serve for Pioneer. A good job by Mariah Miller to get something on that and put the kill down.
Lady Bruins starting off right where they left off this morning here, doing very well so far early in set number 1, leading 4-2.
Miller on the serve. Gleitz will work it back over.
Oh.
And Miller went to her knees. I don't think she had to.
I don't think the angle came down quite where she thought it was going to. And Lady Panthers able to get the point.
Robinson on the serve. It's a block by Weissenberger. Good job by Pioneer. There's a set across to Brook. She lifts it up and drops it in on that back corner. So we're tied 4-4.
The one thing that kind of got Bethany Christian in trouble in the first game was the tight sets to the net, and they saw that right there in that play.
Robinson setting across to Kaufman, and that's going to be deep. If it's not touched, and it's not, it'll be point for Pioneer.
Panthers able to battle back. Started off trailing 4-2, now lead 5-4.
Robinson sends a bullet across the tip, and Pioneer into the net.
Blickenstaff gets called on that one.
Brenneman serve for the Bruins. And that'll work. I think Landis thought twice about, hey, maybe I ought to tip this over. I'll just send it over to Weissenberger and let her do the rest. So there's an assist. 6'5" Panthers, the senior Cammie Stewart back serving. Is that short flip? And there's the ace. She does that so well, Steve. Just barely getting it over the net.
It's a placement, not a power shot for sure. And
this time she goes a little bit deeper towards Gwen. Oh, a great block by Weissenberger. Good job by Brook to handle that one. Back to Brook. And that's going to be a kill for Olivia Brook. Off of Trammy Gwen's chin there. 8-5 Pioneer.
Panthers finding the rhythm here early after trailing 4-2. Scored 6 out of the last 7.
Oh, that was almost another ace. This time, Brenneman was too deep. Couldn't get that kill. 9-5 Panthers, and Cammie Stewart's getting it cranked up back there at the service line. It's going to be a set across to Brook. That's going to be deep and out. 10-5 Panthers.
Brenneman's struggling right now, trying to get those kill shots to land in the field of play, so to speak. And
Well, they've got her in the, she's not on the front line, so it kind of helps. There's another Cammie Stewart short serve. Sargent, Brooke. And Mackenzie Campbell went up for a block, but it was on her own side. So point for the Lady Bruins. Maddie Chupp into that front line.
Very nice service, though, for Stewart.
Jaden Kaufman. Set for Weissenberger. Mariah Miller. It's going to be a free ball. Glites. Landis. Kaufman to Kaufman. And it's going to be a point for Pioneer.
Lady Bruins wanted a tip, but no call on that. Cleanly out of bounds.
11-6 Panthers up here in the first set.
Panthers on a 9-2 run here.
Mackenzie Walker in, serving it up. Set across to Chupp. Landis, Campbell, Mariah Miller. And Campbell will get up over the net and knock it back across. Point for the Panthers. Timeout, Bethany Christian. We take a timeout as well on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Carmichael Electric has been serving the commercial and residential electrical needs of North Central Indiana for over 10 years. From service upgrades, complete rewires, new construction, and more, Carmichael Electric guarantees 100% satisfaction. Online at carmichael-electric.com. Kessling Home Healthcare has all of the coolest new equipment, like the SoClean CPAP sanitizer, the Upwalker stand-up rollator, new athletic bracing, and dual-motor Golden Tech power recliners. Personalized service is their specialty. Online at kesslinghomehealthcare.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
So back here after the timeout, Pioneer up 12-6. Bethany Christian talking it over. Coach Mass trying to get her troops grounded, ready to go here.
Bethany started off 4-2, and since then it's been all Pioneer outscoring the Lady Bruins 10-2.
Jaden Kaufman with the set to Sargent. Glites with it. Back set to Weissenberg. Kaufman, that ball was tipped, and Glites goes to get it. And McKenna Landis.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
How did they get that back
I have
across?
no idea. And Cammie Stewart with a dig. It's going to be tough. What are we going to call? And it's going to be a point for Pioneer.
What a point for the Panthers. We're going to pull that one out, put that on the highlight reel, John. Oh my goodness.
Sports Center top 10, RTC 4 top 10. That was amazing by Glites, and McKenna Landis covering the court. Walker serve. And that's going to be a lift. 14-6 Panthers. It's going to be trouble. And Macy Weissenberger two-hands it down. Walker on the serve. Sargent into the net. Point for Pioneer. Now, Pioneer starting to slide away from Bethany Christian here with Walker on the serve line. Tough one to handle. Chop up. They're going to set, another set. Sargent. Walker comes off her arm a little bit wrong. Point for Bethany Christian.
The one thing that the Panthers can't lull themselves into too much self-confidence, because we saw what Bethany Christian can do with her backs to the wall this morning.
Yeah, it's definitely true. That's Kaufman is set across for Campbell, and it's going to go off the block. Jaden Kaufman handles.
Oh,
wow. Yeah.
That was a miscommunication there, and Kaufman went down hard there trying to get underneath
We're
that
gonna
ball.
call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here on RTC TV4.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
Out of the timeout, Pioneer up 17-7 first set. And they've looked pretty good. You've got Haley Gleitz, the senior libero, back serving now for Pioneer.
We'll keep an eye on Jaden Kaufman there for the Bruins. She took a hard fall right there on that last play and was kind of holding her shoulder a little bit, so we'll see how that plays out.
Gleitz serving.
Wow.
And, you know, it was amazing to watch that. Number 12, Anya Kaufman was talking while Gleitz was watching that. And she went right at her knowing that she didn't know where she's supposed to be. And, you know, Coach Rod Nyes was watching that too. That ball will slip across. Chupp will get it back over. Gleitz will take it on the dig, the set. Robinson. Into the net. Brenneman, and you know what? You talked about being tired, and it's you kind of see that a little bit. Bethany Christian not getting up as high on their kill attempts and everything. And Gleitz will float that one out of bounds in the back line.
But you got to watch it here, John, because we saw this kind of same thing out of Bethany Christian in the first two sets against Morgan. So,
and this girl here at the service line, Eva Sargent, is one that put some things together on that rally. Robinson rocks one down off the block. 20-8 Pioneer. Madison Blickenstaff will come in, and Mackenzie Campbell will be back serving for the Lady Panthers.
So the Panthers' first ones to 20 here in set number one. See if they can put this one away.
Campbell on the serve. It's a tough one for Kaufman to handle. Good dig. Across to Robinson off the block and out of bounds. Point Panthers. Emma Bontrager into the lineup for Bethany Christian. Campbell to serve. And a good job by Blickenstaff hanging around the net. That was going to be a tough one to dig anyways by Kaufman. I mean, the serve from Campbell. So Campbell serving again. This time she goes to Chupp. And again, Pioneer
into
right
the net.
there. They did
called him.
call it, wow.
Yeah. They called him in the net.
Yeah, Landis and Blickenstaff both on the block attempt. One of them was in the net. Gwynn on the serve. Good dig there. Blickenstaff. Good hustle. Good job by Bethany Christian. Oh, McKenna Landis.
You know, in the couple matches I saw with Pioneer earlier with you, the Landis, you know, she did that very well. That little just kind of flip it over. Missed on that one.
Gleitz takes it. It's a back set to Robinson. That's going to be a block, but out of bounds, so point for Pioneer. And McKenna Landis will be back to serve. 23-10, 2 points away from taking the first set for Pioneer. Landis, there's a set. And that's where you don't want her. If you're Pioneer, you do not want her up close to the net. You want to keep her back. And Sadie Brenneman able to put that kill down. Mariah Miller serving. Robinson with the dig. Cross set, Brooke. Kaufman. Gleitz able to get to it. Robinson will send it over for a free ball. There's that set, and oh, just a miscommunication. It looked like Brenneman was ready for the back set, and Jaden Kaufman set it to the C on the Cavalier out there.
Yeah, Brenneman had ran around the backside of the set. And
this is a set point for Pioneer. Kaufman will send it over. Campbell will take it, cross set. Olivia Brooke puts it away, and that'll be the first set. 25-11, Pioneer takes it. So we'll take a break and be back after these messages on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Each year, RTC TV4 broadcasts hundreds of live local events happening right here in our communities. Become a sponsor and our audience is your audience. Logo sponsorships and commercial advertisements available. See for yourself online at rtc4.com. Vote Ed Schroeder for Cass County Sheriff. Ed is a lifelong Cass County resident and currently a major with the Indiana State Police. He is a trusted and proven leader who is committed to making our community better. Online at schroederforsheriff.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
Back to RTC TV4 regional championship action here at Culver Community High School. John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Pioneer was able to take that first set.
25-11. Moving one step closer to their 5th straight regional championship. The winner here at Culver will move on to semi-state action, playing next week either at Huntington North or Frankfort. And they'll take on the winner of the Lafayette Central Catholic and Covington game being played at Clinton Central High School. So Panthers have the 1-0 lead as we get started for number 2. But John, we saw in the first match this morning with Bethany Christian Morgan Township, you can't sleep on the Lady Bruins even when you're up 2-0.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they get a little bit of momentum and look out.
I want to also wish the best of luck to the only other area team still in action, North Judson St. Pierre. taking on the South Adams Starfires up at LaVille tonight. They're looking to advance to the semi-state round as well. Not a partner school with RTC TV4, but we have done quite a few games at North Judson, and you were there just a week or so ago for football.
And I think they're going to be a tough out in football right now.
Yeah, they had a big win last night, knocking off LaVille. I had LaVille as my favorite for that sectional.
I did too.
Yeah, that was a big shocker coming back after losing to LaVille about 3 weeks ago, 27-0. North Judson gets that win and move on.
So Campbell serving, drops in an ace. Senior Mackenzie Campbell.
Panthers starting off where they finished in set number 1 here, getting an early 2-0 lead.
This time Campbell goes right to Chupp. Look out. Oh, yeah.
Right at Campbell.
Brenneman takes it off of Walker.
Or Walker, yeah.
Yeah. Not much you can do with that one.
Just protect yourself.
Close your eyes and hope you don't get hurt. Gwynn serving. Lights. Set. And that's going to be inbounds. Alexis Robinson. Watch some of the passes, the digs at Haley Gleitz. I mean, so soft off of her. Just knowing right where to go every time. Kenna Landis on the serve for the Lady Panthers. Gleitz gets to that one. Brooke. Miller.
Oh.
Point for Pioneer. It was a good idea. But
Kaufman tried to change it up right there and go over on the set and didn't quite make it. 4 hits for the Bruins.
Landis. This will be a free ball for the Panthers. It's set cross to Robinson. Wynn takes it. Set for Kaufman to Kaufman. Campbell. Gleitz will have to take it. Sets for Miller. Good job by Mariah Miller to find a spot, picking up that kill. Mariah Miller back serving for Bethany Christian. Campbell might have been okay of letting that one go. It might have just got out of bounds, but didn't take a chance, but she didn't have a very good angle at all. So Pioneer 4-3, the second set. Is that short drop? Blickenstaff. Gleitz. Robinson. Blickenstaff going to keep it alive. Robinson goes up again. Off of Miller. Gwynn.
It's trouble.
Oh, good job. Stay better job of staying on her own side.
Right.
Good volley action here. Tip.
Blickenstaff shows her athletic ability there on that one.
There you go. Olivia Brooks says enough of this horseplay. Puts it down. She's so serious out there. You look at her face, she's not cracking a smile. It's like, hey, business. 5-3 Panthers, Alexis Robinson to serve. Gonna be set for, a good dig by Robinson. And she'll have to just send it back over. Set again. Down the line, and it'll be out of bounds. It was a good kill attempt for Brenneman, just couldn't keep it in bounds. Robinson, right to Brenneman. Kaufman. She hit that about a foot more. She put a hole in that back wall, I think. She really got into that one.
Still haven't seen Kaufman really come alive here and
yet.
Get some really good kill shots.
It's a set. Back set, Weissenberger. Down the line and out of bounds. Gleitz goes back into the lineup for Pioneer for Robinson. Sargent in there for Bethany Christian. Back to serve will be Sadie Brenneman, the sophomore. Kenna Landis, Brooke, and that's going to be out. So Bethany Christian picking up a point, 7-5. The Panthers lead in the second set. Brenneman on the serve. Gleitz takes it. Back set to Blickenstaff, and she'll put it away. So Blickenstaff will be back to serve for Pioneer. Set for Kaufman. Anya Kaufman sends it back over. McKenna Landis short set. And a good job by Campbell to see where nobody was at. Put it over there on the sideline. Just floats it over the net. Picks up a point. Timeout, Bethany Christian.
Coach Mast wants to talk it over here with Pioneer leading 9-5 set 2.
So we'll take a break and be back after this on RTC Forward.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Each year, RTC TV4 broadcasts hundreds of live local events happening right here in our communities. Become a sponsor and our audience is your audience. Logo sponsorships and commercial advertisements available. See for yourself online at rtc4.com. Vote Ed Schroeder for Cass County Sheriff. Ed is a lifelong Cass County resident and currently a major with the Indiana State Police. He is a trusted and proven leader who is committed to making our community better. Online at schroederforsheriff.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Blickenstaff set to serve for Pioneer coming out of the timeout. Fires in an ace. Went between Gwen and Mariah Miller on that back line. Madison Blickenstaff to serve again. This time off Anya Kaufman on the dig. Anya Kaufman gets set up. Blickenstaff, boy, that was sent hard right at Madison Blickenstaff. She tried to get the dig, but didn't have her hands or arms in the right angle, and it went off the net. So 10-6. Jaden Kaufman back serving for the Bruins. McKenna Landis couldn't get to that.
Made a great attempt at it for sure, but unable to get it back into the court. Bethany Christian hanging around here in set 2. Back to within 3.
Cammie Stewart on the dig, and nobody going after that one. Mackenzie Campbell was out of bounds. So this is kind of what happened that second match. They got a little bit of confidence and just started going. Cross set to Campbell. That's going to be trouble.
She got underneath that.
She did.
Oh, that was very
did.
close. Unfortunately, went out of bounds, but she somehow got her hand in between the floor and the ball in that one.
You can't fault the effort of Bethany Christian. They do a great job of staying with every ball. Walker floating one over. Back set, Kaufman. Walker can't get to that. A good placement by Anya Kaufman.
Kaufman gets going and Brenneman get going here for the Bruins. Panthers got to watch out.
Kaufman serving right to Walker. Somehow she got that dig. Put Kaufman out of position. Miller set across to Campbell. Anya Kaufman. And that's going to be a little bit too deep for Brenneman to try to get the kill. I mean, you're 10 feet back and you're just going straight up on the jump, not even stepping into it. So Haley Gleitz serving for the Panthers. A good job by Eva Sargent. That wasn't touched, and that'll be a point for Bethany Christian.
Bruins hanging around, and Sargent back to serve. We've seen some great serves from her coming off the left hand.
She floats it towards Walker. Campbell able to recover that. Set to Chubb. Landis will get to it. And back set to Robinson. Sargent sending it towards Brenneman, and Brenneman finds a spot. Picks up the kill.
Well, John, just like we saw in the first game here, the Bethany Christian fans, they're getting into it already.
Yeah. Oh, a good block by Pioneer. Yep. Pioneer was in the net there. So we're tied up 12-12.
Yeah, Robinson gets called for in the net. So the Bruins coming all the way back here and tying things up in set number 2.
There's the fans getting into it. Sargent. Cami Stewart has to just dig that back across the net. Good block by Pioneer again. McKenna Landis. There it is. Fakes that set and just tips it over the top of the net and picks up the point.
Panthers finally able to break the serve of the Bruins.
You got one of your better servers back there, Mackenzie Campbell, for the Lady Panthers now.
See if she can add to the 1-point Panther lead here.
Just right at Kaufman. That's going to stay in.
Right down the line.
You cannot let Brenneman get some confidence. I mean, when she gets going, the whole team of the Lady Bruins follows suit. They're going to call a lift on Bethany Christian, so point for Pioneer. Landis serving for the Panthers. Oh, and what a dig by Gleitz.
Panthers get that one to drop. Back up 15-13.
That dig by Haley Gleitz.
Yes. That was as much self-defense as anything right there.
So.
But the fact she's able to get a good pass out of that was amazing.
Landis. There's a set again. This time it's blocked, and that's going to be a lift.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing about, Pioneer's doing a good job of getting up there on the net on those blocks of Brenneman when she does get set up and for the kill. Oh, that's going to be an ace for Landis.
And surprisingly, Morgan Township in the first game, with the size they had, was not able to do that as well as what we're seeing Pioneer right now. And they're causing Brenneman some fits.
Goes right to Brenneman, a bad pass, and a point for the Panthers.
It's like got 5 straight points for Pioneer after being tied at 13 all.
Landis serves. Goes to Brenneman. Brenneman gets the set. It's going back. Gleitz. Robinson. And that'll be A point for Bethany Christian as Robinson can't get it over the net. Brooke, she puts it in the net. So an error on Pioneer. Mariah Miller serving for the Bruins. Campbell takes the dig, is set to Blickenstaff, and she just tips it over. Kaufman able to get through the block and pick up the point. So Pioneer was up by 5, and then here come the Bruins. That one's going to be deep and out. Service error on Miller. Pioneer will get Macy Weissenberger back in that front line. And Alexis Robinson, the senior, will be back serving for the Panthers. Yeah, the score is wrong on the scoreboard. Yeah, saves by 3 points. So Robinson serving, get that straightened out. They're going right at Anya Kaufman. She'll keep it in bounds on the kill. Brenneman serving. That'll be out. Service error on Brenneman. So 2017 Pioneer, Madison Blickenstaff back to serve. Right at Gwynn. There's a set for Kaufman. That's going to be deep. No touch. Point Panthers.
A timeout here with Pioneer leading 21-17. Take a quick break here on RTC TV4 and be back here in a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Pioneer up 21-17 going into the serve here by Madison Blickenstaff.
Great atmosphere here tonight. Both sides bringing a good fan base.
Blickenstaff picks up an ace.
You would expect regional championship to bring out your fan base, and both schools have done that here tonight.
Had a good crowd earlier today, and tonight's no different. Blickenstaff gets it to go over the net. Kaufman, she finds that back corner and gets it by Blickenstaff, picks up the kill.
Yeah, that's the nice thing here, John, with regional. Sometimes you get some teams coming from very, very, good distances, and, Goshen, Bethany Christian about an hour away. You guys are about 45 minutes from Culver, maybe 40. So fan base able to come out and support both teams very well here tonight.
Wow. Look what I found. Sergeant Weissenberger will take the dig, the set to Brooke. And Brooke going across court. Gets it in.
Well, that return definitely caught Brooke off guard right there, but she reacted so well.
Well, I can't believe Weissenberger even got a hand on it.
Panthers 2 away from taking set 2.
And the sophomore Mackenzie Walker serving. Floats it over. Chupp takes the dig. And a lift. And point Pioneer. So now we're at set point for a chance for Pioneer to go up 2-0. Walker to Sargent in the set. That's out if they don't touch. And point Pioneer, and that's it. To the dismay of the Bethany Christian fans. Are they saying they touched it?
He changed the call.
Okay, well, I guess.
Going to say that was tipped.
All right.
So it was out, but it was tipped.
Okay, it was tipped. You couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. Walker will take the dig. Campbell. Set for Sargent, and that's going to be deep. And there's the point for the set.
So it
Pioneer
took,
gives a 2-0.
took Panthers one more shot,
Yeah,
but they end up taking 25-19. And John, we kind of talked about that through the break there. It's going to be hard-pressed for Bethany to find the magic they had this morning here against this Pioneer team, coming back this morning from 2 sets down against Morgan Township. But Pioneer well in control here with the 2-0 lead, looking in very good shape to get their 5th straight regional championship here tonight.
We'll take a break and be back for the 3rd set after this on RTC4.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Carmichael Electric has been serving the commercial and residential electrical needs of North Central Indiana for over 10 years. From service upgrades, complete rewires, new construction, and more, Carmichael Electric guarantees 100% satisfaction. Online at carmichael-electric.com. Kessling Home Healthcare has all of the coolest new equipment, like the SoClean CPAP sanitizer, the Upwalker stand-up rollator, new athletic bracing, and dual motor Golden Tech power recliners. Personalized service is their specialty. Online at kesslinghomehealthcare.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here at Culver Community High School in Pioneer. 2-0 on Bethany Christian now. Bethany Christian will be serving, start the 3rd set. Jaden Kaufman back for the Bruins. Oh, ace off of Gleitz's chest there. Bethany Christian 2-0 on Pioneer here in the third set.
Starting off well here in the third. Let's see if Pioneer can come back and react. Wow.
Holy cow. Look out.
Jaden Kaufman with a rocket serve right into Blickenstaff right there. Nothing that Blickenstaff could do on that.
I think her back's okay.
Huh.
This time the glides. Robinson off the block, and that'll be a point for Pioneer. Campbell back serving for the Lady Panthers. Good dig by Brenneman. We're going to call that a lift. So point Pioneer. Campbell will serve it into the net. So Bethany Christian 4-2 lead now. Anya Kaufman to serve. Walker takes it. Set. Robinson off the block. Point Pioneer. So Robinson able to get a couple kills off those blocks. Give Pioneer a few points. Olivia Brooke in the lineup. McKenna Landis back to serve. Sargent with the set. Mariah Miller. And they're going to call Pioneer in the net.
Said Brooke was in the net apparently on that one. 22.
Campbell will take it. Set to Blickenstaff. She'll just reach over. Chup. Cross court to Robinson off that block again. This time Bethany Christian able to recover. Good job by Campbell. And she did a great job to get the dig, but McKenna Landis couldn't do anything with it. It's too close to the net.
Brenneman right there for Bethany with a very athletic play, able to get that tight set up and over.
Sargent serving to Campbell. Brooke. That's going to stay in. Big kill there.
Bruins open up a 4-point lead here in set 3.
And this is exactly what happened.
It is. It's like deja vu.
Sargent was serving, and they started picking points up while she was serving. Olivia Brooke would go over the top. Set. Getting a set for Brenneman this time.
Wow.
Oh, another point for Bethany Christian, and they're getting fired up a little bit.
Yeah, their fans are coming to life, and Brenneman's starting to come to life, and back there Sargent is doing well from the service line. And
maybe it just takes him a couple of sets.
Wow, I don't know.
Campbell, a back set to Robinson. It's another tough one for Brenneman to handle. Madison Blickenstaff able to get it through Chup on the block. Pick up a point for Pioneer to stop that little rally by Bethany Christian. Emma Bontrager in the lineup on that back line for the Bruins. Oh.
Great effort there by Kaufman.
Yeah, another good dig there. Brenneman can't get up and get it over the net, so point for Pioneer.
She struggled with that mid-range kill attempt here in the game tonight more than she did this morning.
Yep, that's a bad pass from Chubb. A point for Pioneer.
I got a feeling that Pioneer is a little different animal than Morgan Township this morning. It's going to be tough here. I think the Panthers are going to rally through.
It's a tough pass again. Jaden Kaufman gets it back. There's a set across to Brooke. And Brooke again, just open hand, slaps it in for the kill.
Panthers rallying back to within one here.
Robinson. Kaufman, there's a set. That's how you do it, and finally Brenneman able to get one down with a little authority. So Trammy Gwynn back to serve. Floats it over, Gleitz will take it. It's set for Weissenberg, and she'll just reach over and throw it down in front of Bontrager. Now you got Blickenstaff at the serve line for Pioneer, and she's done a great job the last two sets. That was a tough one to handle. Miller, and Brooks able to get it back, and a good job by McKenna Landis. Brooke, it's a set again. And that'll be in for Brenneman. I think Pioneer thought that was out of bounds. Cammie Stewart. Good job by Brooke. And it's passed to nobody. So point for Pioneer. Reinhardt will come in for Bethany Christian. We got Mackenzie Walker back serving. Pioneer down by one. Free ball. Cross set to Campbell, off the block. Good job by Walker. Campbell again. And Anya Kaufman sets up and sends it across and picks up that kill. Brenneman serving for the Lady Bruins. Good job by McKenna Landis. Anytime she's close to the net and you see one hand go up, you better find out where she's going with it, because she's probably not passing it. You got Haley Gleitz back serving. No spin on that ball. Sargent able to find a gap right in front of Gleitz and pick up the kill.
It's like prize fighters going at it right now, John. One punches, the other counter punches, and right now Bethany holding on 12-10.
They've just been able to keep that little 2-point lead going. And there you go. Alexis Robinson threw a couple blocks, just tipped it over there, and nobody could return it. See if Mackenzie Campbell can pick up a few points at that service line. Gleitz goes after it. Set for Robinson.
Whoa, a little long.
Got a little too much on that one.
Didn't quite get the right angle.
Well, you were hoping if you hit it that hard, you better hope somebody's trying to block it and it goes out of bounds. And Kaufman to serve. Cross set to Blickenstaff, and timing wasn't there. And point for Bethany Christian, up 14-11. Back set to Robinson, and that's going to be out. So Pioneer now down by 4.
Coach Nye is over there trying to rally the troops. Panthers need to find a point here.
And that'll be a point. Madison Blickenstaff with the kill. And senior McKenna Landis back serving for Pioneer. Chup with the dig is set, and they're going to call a lift. Point for the Panthers. So Pioneer's back within 2 now. It's going back and forth here.
Punch, counter punch.
Yep.
Panthers trying to counter punch now.
Miscommunication there. The pass to Robinson, and
Good.
Great dig. Great dig.
That's the versatility of Brenneman right there.
And Pioneer able to counter with that. Oh, Glites couldn't get back.
Wow. That was a hard-earned point there for the Bruins. Just as Pioneer got back within 2, they get that point.
Sargent serving. Gets that left hand. That's going to be a tough one to take. Glites will drop it over.
In.
Yep.
I don't know what it is about the Bruins when Sargent is serving, but the team just, I don't know if it's the rotation where everybody's at on the floor or what, but they're dangerous when she's back there at the serve.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout. Pioneer takes a timeout. We'll be back after this on RTC TV4.
I'm Ed Schroeder, Republican candidate for Cass County Sheriff, and with the election just around the corner, I want to tell you why I'm the best qualified candidate for this position. A lifelong resident of Cass County, I received a degree from DePaul University. I've graduated from the Northwestern University School Police Staff and Command, and I'm with 1% of police officers nationwide who have graduated from the FBI National Academy. I have 31 years of law enforcement experience, and 25 of those years have been in supervision and leadership. I'm Ed Schroeder. Cass County is my home, and I ask for your vote on November 6th.
Back here, Culver High School Regional Championship, Pioneer and Bethany Christian, and we've got a good one here in the third set, 17-13. Bethany Christian has rallied in the third set here and just kept Pioneer. They can't quite get within a point right now. They're just going back and forth. Sargent serving. Campbell takes it. Robinson will get it over the net. Set by Jaden Kaufman. Tip. Back set for Brooke. Good job. Jaden Kaufman sets for Miller. Robinson off the block. That'll be a point for Alexis Robinson and Pioneer. And Alexis Robinson back serving for the Panthers. Tough pass to handle. Cross to Brooke. Brenneman finds that sideline and rifles one down for the kill.
Bethany's not going to go away quietly here. Set number 3, leading 18-14.
There you go. Big 8. Madison Blickenstaff. But when they set that, I didn't think she was even anywhere near to pound it down that hard. She did a good job of timing that set. Bad pass, that's going to be trouble. A point for Pioneer. So Pioneer now within 2. And Blickenstaff serving again. Blickenstaff is a set. A great block by Pioneer.
What a hit off of that pass. That wasn't even set up for Kaufman right there, and she just drills it from the attack line right there.
And Blickenstaff couldn't get back quick enough. So a 3-point lead, and Mariah Miller serving. Glites. A short set to Weissenberg. Kaufman to Kaufman off the block. Cami Stewart on the dig. Pass to Olivia Brook. And they're going to say that didn't get over the net. So 20-16, Bethany Christian. Glites. Cross to Campbell. There you go, Bethany Christian. Timeout Pioneer. We'll take one as well on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Carmichael Electric has been serving the commercial and residential electrical needs of North Central Indiana for over 10 years. From service upgrades, complete rewires, new construction, and more, Carmichael Electric guarantees 100% satisfaction. Online at carmichael-electric.com. Kessling Home Healthcare has all of the coolest new equipment, like the SoClean CPAP sanitizer, the Upwalker stand-up rollator, new athletic bracing, and dual motor Golden Tech power recliners. Personalized service is their specialty. Online at kesslinghomehealthcare.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
So back here, Bethany Christian up 21-16 here in the third set to keep their hopes alive here in this regional. Macy Weissenberg. Weisenberger gets the kill.
John, it's like deja vu all over again here at Culver. Shades of the morning match with Bethany and Morgan Township. It's almost like Bethany Christian plays better when they're down 2-0.
Look at that. McKenna Landis trying to find an opening there. Campbell gets it to drop in there on the kill. Point for Pioneer. And they won't quit.
No.
We know that.
They're not. They're not conceding this third set here.
Walker drops it in. And great
Still
job.
alive, wow.
Great job. Weissenberg off the block. That's how you play volleyball, boy. That's going to be out. Pioneer point.
Bethany wanted a tip and was called no tip, so Panthers battling back to within 2.
Walker drops it over. Set by. Man, you can't you short set for Brenneman, and it's going to be about a 90% chance it's going to be a hard kill. It's going to find the floor. Brenneman to serve. And the tip, Glites takes it. Set by Landis over the net. Cami Stewart there. Weissenberg off the set. Lights. Was that tip?
Net.
And they are going to say they were in the net.
Yeah.
So point for Pioneer, and we're getting some rowdy fans over there both ways. We've had Pioneer calling a double hit a couple times here. Glites picking up the ace. And we're going to have a
Panthers
timeout.
rally back now.
Wow.
Coach Mast wants a timeout.
Wow. Let's just keep it here and talk a little bit, man. I'll tell you what.
This has been a great back and forth third set. Pioneer all the way back to within one right now, and you can feel the momentum shift. This was the thing in the third set in the first match with Morgan Township and Bethany, that Morgan Township never was able to counterpunch in that third set, and it just kind of snowballed on them. And Pioneer has done that. They've counterpunched back to within one, and when it looked like it was a definite Bethany Christian win here for set three.
Yeah, the difference between Pioneer and Morgan Township looked really rattled.
Yeah.
I mean, they had trouble returning any. I mean, when you had B on the back line, I mean, they had trouble. But Pioneer, I mean, they don't have that big size advantage or anything, but they've got a lot of quickness. And that's carrying them right now, getting to some balls that a lot of teams probably wouldn't even get to. So Haley Glites at the service line.
This is probably the biggest point of this set right here.
It's a cross. Ah, boy. A block attempt goes out of bounds. Bethany Christian picking up the point on the kill by Kaufman.
That was, like I said, that was a huge point.
It was.
Puts them 2 away from taking this set, where if Pioneer would have got it, it would have been tied at 22.
Walker to nobody. Man. So set point here for Bethany Christian serving. Stewart set. Robinson off the block. Cammie Stewart again. Cross court set for Robinson. Jaden Kaufman. Anya Kaufman, and count it. And there you go, Bethany Christian taking the third set, 25-21. Hey, here we go, folks. Here we go. Not going to lay down.
Nope, Bethany Christian, shades of the morning match here, taking set 3. We'll come back here for set 4 in a moment here from Culver Community. You're watching RTC TV 4. Be back in a moment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here at Culver High School. And Steve, we've got a little bit of a battle going on now.
Well, John, interesting point you brought up during the commercial break. The Panthers haven't had to go to a fourth set for quite a while.
Yeah.
And, you got Bethany Christian who went through this exact same thing this morning. So I don't know if that's going to, give them any advantage or not, but let's see how Pioneer comes back here in the fourth set, because like you said, they just haven't had to go into four sets for a good while.
Yeah, they ran through the whole sectional down there at Pioneer, 3-0 on every team. Started out with North White, then they took down Covenant Christian, and then they took down a very, very good South Newton team, 3-0. So already Bethany Christian's done something that not too many teams have done this year on Pioneer, unless you're a bigger school.
Well, let's see how the Panthers come back and react. They're going to have first serve here as we start set number 4.
So Campbell to serve. And that's blocked, but it'll be a point for Anya Kaufman on the kill. So 1-0. Jaden Kaufman serving. Robinson able to find the back line with the kill. So 1-1. This is probably going to go down to a couple points. Just the feel of it.
Over.
Yep. And point Pioneer. It was a tough pass. Nothing they could really do with that one. Tried to punch it back, but over the net. Set, Chup. Good job. Back set for Brooke. Brooke able to go off with Sargent. And then nobody gets to it. So point Pioneer. 3-1. It's going to be trouble.
That one might have been out. It looked pretty
Yeah,
close to the line there, but played by Bethany. So that go down as an ace for Pioneer.
McKenna Landis serving. Landis able to get that dig. It's set by Brooke. Robinson going the other way, and that'll be a point. Pioneer.
Well, John, so far they reacted pretty well here to coming out having to play a fourth set. Taking an early 5-1 lead.
Landis going down the line. That's an ace.
Boy, she is hugging that far sideline right there. And she's making some hay over there, if you will.
6-1, Lady Panthers. Coming in the rotation for Mariah Miller will be number 4. Maya Reinhardt. Go right at her. Chup, and a great dig by Glites. Robinson off the block, point, kill. Number 10, Alexis Robinson, keeping it going for Pioneer.
She's had all 7 right now, hasn't she?
Yes, she has.
It's trouble.
Another point. Now I'm guessing that Lois Matt's going to be calling a timeout here real quick, and there it is. So timeout, Pioneer up 8-1. We'll be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here, Pioneers reeled off 7 straight. McKenna Landis serving again. Goes right at Reinhardt. In trouble again. But a good job. Bethany Christian able to get that over. Madison Blickenstaff. And Bethany Christian in the net. Point Pioneer. And we wondered how Pioneer would react going into 4 sets. And I think they're ready to play. Again, right to Reinhardt. And that's a pound. Pounded it down there. Anya Kaufman.
Kaufman from behind the attack line, able to get that one up and down. So they finally break the serve of Landis. But she did a lot of damage there, getting 8 points for the Panthers.
Back set, Madison Blickenstaff. And they're going to say she didn't get it over the net. Point for Bethany Christian. Kaufman serving. Lights takes it. The set for Robinson. And that's going to be deep.
Well, we've seen all day long, Bethany Christian is not going to go down without a fight, battling back to within 5.
There's a point. Olivia Brooke gets the kill off the block. And I thought for sure Landis was going to go up there and one-hand that one across. The way she jump sets most of the time. She doesn't flat foot anything. That's a tough pass to handle. Chubb. Campbell on the back line, good job. Yep, they're gonna call that double hit on Landis. You don't see that very often on her.
That's
fact,
the first,
I think it's the first time I've ever
seen it today.
Yeah, it's really pretty solid. Campbell. And that got through the block of Madison Blickenstaff from Brenneman. So Bethany Christian's fighting back here with, guess who?
Yeah.
Sergeant serving.
Exactly. This is like the ultimate rotation position for everybody on Bethany Christian with Sergeant serving.
Yeah, everybody's calling a double hit there. And Brooke can't get it over. No 10-7. Across to Brooke. And that's going to be just out on the back. They're going to see if it was touched. To no avail for Coach Rod Nyes. So here we are, Bethany Christian within 2.
Out of the timeout by Coach Mast.
Yeah.
They've rattled off 7 straight.
Light set, back set to Blickenstaff, and that'll take care of it. Madison Blickenstaff on the set by McKenna Landis to stop the bleeding there. And Blickenstaff to serve.
Well, the big thing for the Panthers was, that little rally, but it's still, 3-point advantage for Pioneer.
It was a good block. Kept it in bounds. And oh my gosh. I think that knee popped a little bit. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hurts like crazy. So point for Pioneer.
Kaufman's already got a pretty hefty size brace on that right knee or left knee.
That'll stay in bounds. Brenneman puts it away.
Gritty team, this Bethany Christian Bruins team. They don't give up.
Cami Stewart on the dig. Set Weissenberger. Drops it inside that back sideline. Point for Pioneer. Here comes Mackenzie Walker to go to the serve line for the Panthers. Up 13-9. Miller hits it out, and point for the Panthers.
Back and forth we go. Panthers opening up a 5-point advantage now.
Great job. Pioneer goes up toe-to-toe with Brenneman and makes a block and puts it right back down.
Weisenberger right there, Campbell right there. That was a great defensive play by the Panthers.
Walker, oh, it just found the out of bounds. Trying to sneak one in. So Mariah Miller to serve for Bethany Christian. Weissenberger didn't get her steps right, puts it in the net. Campbell, great pass by McKenna Landis, and Campbell gets up off the ground and really gets on top of that ball for the kill. The senior libero, Haley Gleitz, serving. And just out on the back line. Eva Sargent into the lineup. Sadie Brenneman serving for the Bruins. Cami Stewart with the dig. There's a set for Robinson. Gwen does a good job. There's a lift or
double hit.
Double hit.
Yeah.
That's what that 2 means, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured that out. Finally, called so much volleyball, didn't know what to. It's like, there's only, she's not even on the court. I didn't know. Campbell serve. That's going to be tough to take care of. Campbell set. Robinson.
That's 4.
You can't call that. Off your hand, off your head. And
that was 4 hits there because it ricocheted off of one of the Bruins.
So 18-12 Pioneer with Campbell serving again. Staff off the block of Sargent. Panther kill. Timeout, Bethany Christian will take one as well.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
So back here, Pioneer up 19-12. Got senior Mackenzie Campbell serving. It's off of Anya Kaufman. She'll send it over, a free ball. Walker Robinson. And it's in. Madison Blickenstaff with the kill. The flag breaks.
That was emphatically in, enough that the flag came apart.
So 20-12 Pioneer. And you said it. Jaden Kaufman out there gutting it out. You know that knee hurts. So she fell down twice, and you can see it on her face. I mean, she's grimacing the whole way through, but still playing hard. There's a set. Double hit. And Pioneer up 21-12. Campbell hits it deep. The serve is there, and point for Bethany Christian. And then back serving will be Jaden Kaufman, the sophomore. The jump serve, Walker will take the dig. The back set to Robinson. The deep ball, Campbell will take. The set across to Robinson again and through the block. Great job by Bethany Christian just keeping that thing alive. Short set, Madison Blickenstaff. Off of Bontrager and Brenneman for the kill. So the Lady Panthers, 3 points within moving on to the semi-state here. Taking an ace for McKenna Landis. Back set. Great block by Pioneer. And Steve, we're at match point here, buddy. Match point.
Panthers, fittingly enough, the senior Landis back there on the serve here.
The set.
Get that one to go in.
Yep. Another match point here, but with Anya Kaufman serving for the Bruins. Campbell able to take it. Olivia Brook. There it is! There it is! Lady Panthers moving on to semi-state for the 5th straight time under Coach Rod Nyes. It wasn't easy this 4th set.
Well, you got to give that Bethany Christian team all the credit in the world. They have no quit in them, and this is a young team. They're going to be making some noise here in the next few years, but Pioneer just too much for Bethany Christian here tonight, and they're going to be heading on to semi-state action next week, and more than likely, as we said, there it is again, sitting right in front of Lafayette Central Catholic.
Yep.
They've got to win versus Covenant tonight, but
Lafayette Central Catholic's been the #1 team in the state in 1A volleyball pretty much all season long.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Regional 13 champion, Pioneer Panthers.
So the Lady Panthers holding up their regional champion volleyball. Boy, what a senior class that is out there. And they're not done.
they're going to be moving on, playing next week. Huntington North or what's the other one?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
Yep.
So congratulations to the Pioneer Panthers. Congratulations to Bethany Christian as well.
Yeah.
What a hard-fought day just to get here tonight. But the Panthers just too much for Bethany Christian here this evening.
Tell you what, I'm gonna see if we can get an interview with Coach Rod Nyes.
Yeah, you want to go? Okay. So John's going to go. They're going to take some pictures and stuff, and John's going to see. We're going to leave it here on the court as the Pioneer Panthers are your 2018 Culver Regional Class A volleyball champions. Congratulations to the Panthers. Winning versus Bethany Christian 3-1. Panthers took the first set 25-11. Come back and won set 2 25-19. Bethany Christian battled back, took set number 3 25-21. For the Panthers come back and take the match with a 25-14 victory in set number 4. So the Pioneer Panthers are your champions, and we're going to keep it here for a bit watching the Lady Panthers celebrate. Not sure what Coach Nyes just told the girls, but McKenna Landis, whatever it was, have to see if John can elaborate on what he just told the girls. McKenna Landis very emotional right now, as she should be, but we'll get Coach Nyes up here. John's heading back up. Congratulations to the Pioneer Lady Panthers, regional champions for the 5th straight time. Coach Nyes going to make it up there, John?
Yeah, he's going to be up here. He's going to talk to the paper real quick, and he said he'd be up.
Okay.
I don't know what he said out there when
That's what I was trying.
I think he said you get your cell phones back, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I don't know. I mean, that's what I was just trying. I was hoping you had some information there, because McKenna Landis got very emotional right there all of a sudden. I didn't know what that was about.
I don't know if they're the winning his senior program at Pioneer. I mean, that could very well be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the story on the cell phone, Coach Nyes said he took all their cell phones this morning. Didn't make him very happy. I mean, it's a teenage girl without a cell phone.
Right. For a number of hours on a Saturday afternoon. I don't know how they managed without it.
No, it looks like they did all right.
Yeah.
Moving on to semi-state. You saw down there they were holding up the number 5, and that's number 5, 5th semi-state in a row they're going to. So that's pretty special. And then when they won the sectional, they held up the 1 and 3 for 13.
Yeah.
Quite a dynasty, honestly. It's crazy. Coach Rod Nyes getting all the hugs and handshakes in.
All right, I'm going to turn my headset over here as Coach Nyes comes in and have a good interview here. We'll be joined here shortly.
We got Coach Rod Nyes. Congratulations, Coach. 5 in a row. 5 semi-state appearances now. That's pretty awesome, man. I'll tell you what, Bethany Christian, they are no slouch. They play on momentum, it seems like. Every time we've seen them play today, they played on momentum, and pretty much behind that sophomore. I'll tell you what, Sadie Brenneman, look out for her next 2 years. She
exactly.
is tough.
1 and 12 are the real deal. They did a nice job when we scouted them, in the afternoon game, and we went back and watched game film again on them, we told our girls that they're very similar to us, very scrappy, smart players. They're really young.
Yeah, they are.
But my seniors, they pulled it through. They really focused after we dropped that third set. Really focused on that fourth, and we really come out to play. It was fun. It was fun to see.
Yeah, it was a great job in the fourth set. You come out, and we were wondering, we sat up here and said, Pioneer has not played in the fourth set all through sectionals. They did. It's been a while.
Yes.
So how would they come back and get through a fourth set?
Yes, exactly. It's our last big game was against Frontier when we won in 5, and it was a barn burner coming around there to the fifth set, and we were able to pull it out, against a very good team. I could tell you these girls they are focused and really into it. If we can stay healthy and continue to improve, we're going to be a tough out for whoever. I got word that CC lost.
Really?
So,
I don't know.
That's what I was told.
Wow.
If that's the case, Covington is, they're dynamite. They are good. They got some big girls. They're athletic. We'll just have to be ready to play. Whoever it is that comes out of that regional, we got to be ready to play our game. And just be relentless defensively and just get after it. So,
one thing you guys do, cover the court so well. I mean, Haley Glides, McKenna, they're all over the place. You never know where they're going to be. There could be a ball in the corner over here, and somebody's going after it, and they're going to make the play and get it back over the net, and it's pretty awesome to watch.
Yes, they're a lot of fun. That's the reason why she wears that gold jersey, Haley.
Yeah.
She's a go-getter. Her and Mackenzie Campbell.
Yeah.
Even the little Walker girl, she's, when you have those three in the back row, we were talking about that, not much hits the floor. So, I'm pretty excited for them. They played great. A little let up in that third set, but, that happens against great teams. So I was glad they were able to rebound.
I figured down here when you told them something and they all went to the knees crying, I figured you said you get your cell phones back. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
They do get their cell phones back. My wife has those. And, they were not happy when I took them from them when they got off the bus this afternoon. So they've been without a cell phone for about 12 hours.
Those are teenage girls, ladies and gentlemen, without a cell phone.
Wow.
The world did not come to an end. They won a regional, and they get to go to semi-state.
Yeah, exactly. And they get to play another week. So
there you go.
So very, very happy for them. They played great.
Hey, Rod, I'll let you go. Congratulations again, bud.
I appreciate it.
Love covering
Thank you.
and hopefully we're covering you for that semi-state. We'll see where you're at, Frankfort or Huntington North.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thanks, John. All right, goodbye.
Coach Rod Nye is there. The interview.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Pretty awesome. Five straight semi-state appearances for the Lady Panthers after beating a very, very scrappy Bethany Christian team, a team that never let up, able to win that third set, and Pioneer came back the fourth set, got ahead big time, and then Bethany Christian started to sneak in a little bit, and Pioneer wouldn't let them have it, started pulling away. Great play by your seniors out there for Pioneer. And just name all of them because, man, I'll tell you what, every one of them contribute. Courtney Swartzel, Haley Gleitz at libero, Cammie Stewart, Alexis Robinson, Mackenzie Campbell, McKenna Landis. Those are your seniors out there for Pioneer. And like I said before, Steve, Rod Nyes has said many times, one of my best senior classes ever. And I think this might be one of his very best senior classes ever.
Yeah, it's a great day here for the Pioneer family, and congratulations to the Lady Panthers. I'd like to see them move on. They deserve it. They've made it to this round 5 years in a row. And
he said that he heard Central Catholic got beat.
Really?
Tonight.
Oh, my.
So I think that's what they were pretty fired up about down there.
Yeah.
Not that Covington is a slouch.
Well, no, I mean, whoever wins that is
a
obviously
loaded team too.
quality. But, it's the thing, you win, you advance. Now they're one game away from going down to Muncie and playing for a state championship, and they've been there before. And this senior class, like you said, they need to take that next step. And
dude, I'll tell you what, if they can pull that off, get down to Muncie, three state championship appearances by the Panther
Nation.
My gosh. That's crazy. In technically 1 year. Football, softball 1,
months.
And boy, if they can get it done in the semi-state, that'd be amazing. Be pretty awesome to see.
Well, we'll wrap it up here. You're going to be busy again next week, John. You're going to have, Pioneer football again on Friday as they travel over to Carroll High School down there in Flora. And then sounds like we're going to be traveling, or you're going to be traveling. Somebody's going to be going to either Frankfort or Huntington next Saturday for a semi-state matchup here with either Covington, or Lafayette Catholic. We don't know for sure, but you said that
that's what
the possibility that it might be Covington. So, congratulations to the Lady Panthers. I want to give a congratulations to the Lady Bruins too. That was a well-earned trip here to the championship game. Got to see a great match in that second game this morning, and Pioneer just had a little bit too much in the tank here in the championship game and pick up the big win. So
before we go off, I want to thank my wife for letting me do this. All the traveling I've done this week and everything, it's pretty, she lets me do it because I love it. So.
Well, I want to thank her too for letting you do it because it's great, having this coverage. And
I'm going to tell her to watch at this time and say, hey, I gave you some, I told you.
Yeah, give her a
make sure
big,
you pull
big
that
shout.
up.
Yeah. All right, so we'll wrap things up here from Culver Community. Again, thank you very much to all the staff here at Culver Community, Brent Barrett and Mike Zahner, who's not here tonight because he's up in, I believe, Notre Dame. I wonder how that's going.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah, but thanks to everybody here at Culver for their hospitality, and we'll see you again. John, you'll see him again next Friday from Carroll.
I will.
And good luck. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers, and good luck next week. And we'll hopefully we'll be following them down there wherever they go, whether it's Huntington or Frankfort, and be covering some semi-state volleyball action next week.
So for Steve Stricker, John Hines, we're going to call it a night. Everybody be safe driving home from here, and congratulations to the Lady Panthers moving on to semi-state here on RTC4. So have a great night, everybody.